Welcome to this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome, my friend.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. It's been so long.
Thank you.
I'm Daniel Pineda.
My name's Adele Quo.
Good to be back in the saddle here after a couple weeks off. And right off the top, congratulations to Mark and Sarah, the newlyweds.
Congratulations.
It was quite an event.
Congratulations to
And
you,
so I
Craig.
had
You
to
got
do
through
that
it.
right off the top, and I
Yeah.
survived it.
Your wallet's about this thin now.
Really. Well, thank you for joining us for this, gee whiz, our last show in September 2016, the first of the Burr months, and boy, the year is marching right along here. And we have the usual lineup of suspects, right?
You haven't missed anything.
Our news and community bulletin board, excuse me. Easy being green. Adele is
Hey, you falling off sync here.
Take two.
He's rusty.
Adele is
He's
here
rusty.
with
It's easy being green.
So
That's
sorry
what
about
2
that.
weeks off
Take five.
does to
And
you.
really, that's what a couple of weeks off will do for you. I forgot to read how to read here. CBB file. Jorge Serafin is here with some music or news for seniors, and then Miriam is here with an interview, and that's our show. But before we go, a social media reminder from my partner.
Absolutely, Mr. Nolan. Well, you can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News. And you know it, the number one. And also facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News. Correct.
You're the one. All right. Gracias, Senor Pineda. Here we go. News for seniors, glasses in place. And here we go with the first of our news items. Well, did you feel the earth move under your feet over the weekend? That sounds familiar. Literally. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, 2 earthquakes originated in the Virginia area at around 3:30 in the morning on Sunday, September 25. The epicenters of the quakes were near the origin of the 2011 earthquake that was big enough to be felt as far away as Canada. The earthquake reached 5.8 magnitude, that one did. This most recent one, the 2 quakes over the recent weekend measured 1.6 and 1.9, so not quite so big, but still made a rumble. Daniel.
Well, Craig, Arlington students certainly rock when it comes to test scores. Arlington Public School APS students. SAT numbers this year, well, crushed both the national and state scores. APS schools reached a combined average of 1,661, beating Virginia by almost 130 points, and the U.S. average by over 175 points. And according to the College Board, the benchmark score is 1,550. People who score higher than that are 65% likely to earn a B- or better grade in their freshman college year at a 4-year institution. 63% of APS SAT takers reach this percent or higher. Virginia averages increased by 126 points, and the national averages by 177 points. The average combined SAT score was 1,661, and 2/3 of the graduates, well, took the SAT. A lot of numbers there, Craig.
And good numbers for
Great numbers. We crushed it.
We crushed it. Good numbers for Virginia's school students. All right. Well, here we go with some more news and information here. It's not unusual, that sounds familiar to meet groundbreaking and otherwise powerful celebrities right here in Washington. Recently, Arlington got to host a well-known personality, superstar pet trainer Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer, was recently photographed with a county police officer. He was accompanied by 3 canines and a patrol officer in a picture on the county police Twitter website. So that's good. The dog whisperer makes it to Arlington. Good stuff. Daniel.
Well, Craig, some people believe that the domestic animals in their lives will help them live longer, healthier lives. Well, living in Arlington is proven to help you live longer compared to our neighbor in D.C. According to a map created by the Virginia Commonwealth University Center on Society and Health and Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, Arlington and residents have an average life expectancy of 86 years. Montgomery County residents, 84 years. And D.C. and Prince George's County average 78 years. That means Arlington seniors are generally outliving not only their northern neighbor, but beating the national average, which is 79 years. Wow, so we're just living longer, Craig.
Good news for us
Yeah, great news.
Arlingtonians here. All right, thank you, Daniel. We'll be back with our CBB Community Bulletin Board file right after we hear from Adele Quo. And it's easy being green. I got it right this
We got it right.
Yay,
Here's
all
Adele.
right. Well, welcome back to another Easy Being Green. My name's Adele Quo. I've got my mascot here, Joe Tree Frog. And a couple weeks ago, Easy Being Green warned you against using invasive plants in your garden. If you're wanting to expand your horizons on getting rid of these really aggressive killer plants beyond your home, and you're looking out to work out some aggression on the weekends, then volunteer to RIP, not rest in peace, but remove invasive plants. Pulling out bad plants gone wild provides soothing therapy and accomplishment. And if you want to advance to maneuvering a weed wrench or brandishing a flame weeder to conquer the real garden thugs, this delivers extra thrills and delight. Or maybe you enjoy being outdoors and don't mind getting a little dirty. Let it rip. Removing invasive burns calories while also connecting you with nature and wildlife. Or perhaps you're simply interested in sharing some camaraderie. Let it rip. Vanquishing alien species offers fun community spirit. Our local parks are under attack by these noxious weeds not native to our area that grow very aggressively, spread, kill, and displace our native trees and plants. Join Arlington County's Remove Invasive Plants volunteer group to help remove and control invasive plants from county property and start enjoying these benefits and much more. All ages and abilities are welcome. Training and some supplies will be provided. Wear clothes you don't mind getting dirty, including long pants, long sleeves, sturdy shoes, and maybe a hat. Don't forget your reusable water bottle. If you have your own garden gloves and tools, bring them along. Since 2005, the RIP program has grown to include 7 regularly scheduled monthly events at the following local parks. The first Saturdays in Haley Park, second Sundays in Gulf Branch Nature Center, third Saturdays in Tuckahoe Park and Madison Manor, third Sundays in Long Branch Nature Center, fourth Saturdays in Benjamin Banneker Park, and the fourth Sundays in Fort Bennett Park. RIP volunteers have provided over 2,000 hours annually to restore our county parks. For more information, visit the website. You gotta write this down, it's really long. environment.arlingtonva.us /trees/invasive-plants /invasive-plant-program, or email Sarah Archer at sarcher@arlingtonva.us. That's SARCHER at arlingtonva.us. Or you can call 703-228-1862 and speak with Sarah. Remember, it's easy being green by volunteering to RIP or to RIP.
Let it rip.
Let it rip.
Thanks, Adele. I like
you.
Rip Van Froggle over
There
there.
we go.
Dressed for the occasion, complete
he's
with his
ready. What do you
with his
think?
white beard. That's good stuff.
Great.
All right, thanks, Adele. We appreciate your Easy Being Green file. Here we go now. As promised, our CBB, or Community Bulletin Board files. On Wednesdays at 7 p.m., you have the opportunity to learn about urban gardening. AFACE, or AFAC, Arlington Food Assistance Center volunteers and VCE Master Gardeners will be on hand to teach a wide variety of gardening skills, no matter what your skill level. Walk-in garden clinics start at 6:45 and garden talk classes begin shortly thereafter, about 7 o'clock. The series is held at the Central Library. They're located at 1015 North Quincy Street. Registration is not required, but you can check on the topics room number by visiting the library website or giving them a call. Here's their number, should be on your screen, 703-228-5990. Daniel.
Well, Craig, as the weather starts to get chilly, you may want to take a look at your home heating systems and energy rebate systems. You can save money and heat by learning and then implementing suggestions from the county's home energy rebate program. Did your water heater just break? Has your air conditioner been running all month? Time to upgrade your attic insulation? Well, just go to environment.arlingtonva.us/energy/rebates or just read the graphic. Arlington's Rethink Energy team is now offering home energy rebates to Arlington residents who cut their energy bills. You can apply for up to $575 in rebate money if you replace your water heater or heating/cooling system with an efficient model, or if you add insulation or air sealing to your home. Download the application to get started.
Air conditioner running all month. Mine's been running all summer. I don't know if there's a cure for that or not, but good advice there. Thank you, Daniel. Here we go. Next of our CBB items, save the date. Opera Nova will be holding a special brunch performance event on Sunday, October 9 at Washington Golf and Country Club. The event will feature a number of local opera singers who will perform some of Broadway's show tunes, as well as some preview songs from the upcoming production of Scott Joplin's Tremonisha. Admission is $55. Doors open at noon. Lunch will be served at 12:30, and the performances will begin about 1:15. The purpose of the event is to help fund Tremonisha, fund that project, to be performed for 2,500 students in Northern Virginia, and then eventually to students throughout the country. If you are unable to attend, Opera Nova would appreciate any donation that you have. You can send it to Opera Nova, should be on your screen there. P.O. Box 7057, Arlington, Virginia 22207. And for more information, give them a call. Their number, 703-536-7557. And also the email is on your screen. For tickets, see www.eventbrite.com and then search on the link for Opera Nova Brunch. All right, that's our CBB file, and we'll be back with our News for Seniors file right after we hear from a tremendous guitarist, Jorge Serafin, and his composition of Hope. Here's Jorge.
Great job, Jorge.
Jorge
Man,
is wonderful.
That's
he's
our-
great. He's great.
Our first Studio B performer and getting to be a regular here on the show. Jorge's
Amazing.
Who did his own segments?
a wonderful, nice guy too. He's got a great story. So
story.
if you ever had a chance to see Jorge, he plays at IOTA over here quite often on their open mic night. He's great. All right, here we go. As promised now, our News for Seniors file. Well, the Arlington Office of Senior Adult Programs manages 6 senior centers and 3 ancillary centers around the county. They are also the sponsor of 55-plus programs. Those programs offer presentations and classes from exercise to meditation to nutrition to planting a garden or downsizing your home. 55-plus also offers a significant array of travel programs. So if you're interested in 55-plus, you should join up. They have over 7,000 members as of this writing here. Each member gets a copy of their 55-plus guide that lists all of the programs being sponsored at the senior centers around the county for a 2-month period. And then in addition to listing the programs, the guide provides information about contents and who is actually presenting or sponsoring the program. So 55-plus is a good deal. If you have a chance to sign up, you should do it. The Office of Senior Adult Programs conducts a study every year asking why members have joined and how it has affected their life. Over 77% of the responders say that the 55-plus programs helps them to live a happier, healthier, and more socially active life. 55-plus programs are available to Arlington residents as individuals or as a family. And if you are not a member of 55-plus, you should check it out. Give them a call. Here's their number. Should be on your screen there. 703-228-1700, and they'll tell you all about it. 55-plus.
Yes, well, Craig, there's a classical music appreciation program coming up on Monday. That's October the 10th at the Langston Brown Senior Center, just located at the corner of Lee Highway and Culpeper Streets. The program begins at 1 p.m. and runs until 2:30 p.m. David Gray explores some of the most important and popular pieces of the music repertoire with historical backgrounds. All are intended to increase your appreciation for the music. Call Langston Brown Senior Center. That's at 703-228-6300 for more information and let them know, well, that you're coming. Right, Craig?
Absolutely. Sorry I got carried away there and read all 3 of the News for
okay.
Seniors programs, but we'll
One more to go.
We'll wrap it up here with this one. Another but very different program is Objective Sound and Hearing Loss Information and Screening. That'll take place at Culpeper Garden Senior Center on Wednesday, October 12 from 10 to 1. You will be able to get your hearing checked for free by the Northern Virginia Resource Center, a leading nonprofit for people with hearing loss. They don't sell you anything, but they will provide you a lot of good information on hearing loss and how you can get help. You must call to schedule an appointment, however. The number for Culpeper Garden should be on your screen there, 703-228-4403. And that's our News for Seniors file. We'll be back with sign off and bye-bye right after we hear from Miriam Gennari and her guests. Here's Miriam.
Welcome to this special On the Street Sustainable Scoop. Over the weekend of September 28th, there were over 200 events around the country to support and to show examples of the many electric and hybrid cars available on the market today. I was at the Whole Foods Market in Arlington to check out some of the area's proud and savvy car, EV, and hybrid car buyers. With a little help from Purcell Artists, here's what I learned.
How you doing? My name is Purcell Artist Jr. and I'm a proud owner of the Tesla Model S 2015. I'm originally from Waldorf, Maryland, and I'm participating in the National Drive Electric Week. And I'm proud to tell you that I can take my car all over the United States because it is 100% electric. And to show you, I have a key fob right here. I'm going to press the button and look what you're about to see. Nothing. There's no engine. I have driven 10,300 miles, oil-free miles on my car. One reason why I bought the Tesla is because I wanted to be just one small guy doing my part in the carbon-free and emission-free movement. I have solar panels on my house, and it's awesome to drive this vehicle when you don't have to worry about oil, you don't have to worry about gas. You really just plug in and you can go. This car would take you from here to California to Canada and down to Texas and back again. One of the concerns of people who are interested in a Tesla is the number of seats. As it stands right now, I have 5 seats in my car, but you also can have 7 seats in your car, and I'll show you how. You can remove this shelf right here, and you can place 2 rear forward-facing seats that you have to get from Tesla, and these rear forward-facing seats will be right against the back seat, and you can close your door, and you can fit 2 small children in there. So altogether, this is really a 7-seater. And as far as storage, you can see how much storage you have. Not only do you have this, and you have the front that you saw earlier, but you also have an additional storage bin down here. So for long trips, everyone will be nice and comfortable. All items are stored safely in the Tesla. Many electric cars out there, so why did you choose the Leaf?
Well, at the time I bought the Leaf, the first Leaf that I owned, there really was only 2 choices, the Volt and the Leaf, that I could afford. And I chose the Leaf because I wanted to go all electric. I didn't want to have a backup engine because I didn't need the backup engine. However, this is my 3rd Leaf. I bought the first Leaf. That didn't work out, so I wanted a new one, and that one worked very well, but it was time for a change, so I got this one.
Hi, I'm Dennis Deneen, and I'm a member of EVADC, that is Electric Vehicle Association, Washington, D.C. I've been a member since I owned this car, the Chevy Volt, which I've had now for a little over 5 years. I have driven it over, 54,000 miles now, and I have powered it, I should say, by electricity for most of those miles. I have driven 49,000 miles on electricity, 5,000 miles on gas. It's the day-to-day car. I love it. It runs beautifully. There's no deterioration in battery life or anything. After 5 years, it starts out each day with 40 miles of electric power, as it has since day one.
Hi, my name is Mike Service. I have a 2015 Ford Fusion hybrid, and my trip over here to look at some of the cars. The Fusion that I had basically ran at about 47 miles to the gallon. That was pretty much all electric on the freeway. You just got to maintain your speed, and you do relatively well. I'm also one of the individuals that have put down $1,000 on the Tesla 3. I'm waiting for that, hopefully sometime in 2017, probably more like 2018 now, I would say. It also is really cost effective. If you don't drive a lot, if you're using it in a city like the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, I usually fill this car up once a month. And since gas prices are down right now, it's really inexpensive.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Victor Rodriguez. I'm from McLean, and I am driving a 2013 Ford Focus Electric. I consider this one of Ford's best kept secrets. The car is what is known as a compliance car for the Ford company. When I was in the market in 2013 for an electric vehicle, and looking at what was available in the $35,000 range, I found through my research that this Ford Focus, which has the same body as the regular Focus vehicles, hatchback, except that it has its full electric, 100%, and it can travel about 75 miles on electricity. We chose it because our daily commute is around 60 miles. And so when we did the math, we realized that we were doing our daily commute with every mile is about 3.5 cents per mile. So it's a major savings for us and our family.
I can't tell you how lucky the car companies are to have such wonderful spokespeople singing the praises of the EV and hybrids they own. I myself switched to a Prius from a Dodge Durango 2 years ago. Since my hybrid's a 5-seat hatchback, I lost nothing except for a lot of big gas bills. I want to thank the members of the Drive Electric community for sharing their stories. I'm Miriam Gennari. That's the Sustainable Scoop. Back to the news desk.
All right, thanks, Miriam.
Thank you, Miriam.
Thanks,
There's
Miriam.
a look at electric cars, and you know, it's
Very
the
interesting.
future is here now. I mean,
Yeah,
they're all over the
absolutely.
place out there. Plug it in and go.
And now the
Crazy.
driverless cars to come.
Oh.
Just need more
I don't know about
charging
that.
stations.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
And-
There has to be more charging stations, right, Craig?
But that doesn't seem as far-fetched as colonizing Mars. I mean, really, why do they want to do that? I don't understand that at
A
all.
little far away.
Electric cars, I can
What
see.
about the moon first?
Well, yeah, let's try the moon first. Wow.
Isn't it a little closer?
That's right. I like that. Okay. Well, that's our show. Anything else to add before
was
we
the
go?
wedding?
The wedding was fantastic. Again, congratulations to
Yeah, Sarah.
A
Mark
beach
and
wedding.
Sarah Castevens. It was down on the beach, and we had a great time. It was
Awesome.
wonderful. So congratulations to you guys.
Got a
I love
tan
you,
there.
and all the best to both of you guys. And thanks to all of you for watching this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. With any luck and weather permitting, we'll be back here next week to do it all again. Have a safe week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.